Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Toon Duelists. My name is Prototype, and today I got the Master Duel replays of the Relinquished deck I promised you the other day, and I would say let's just dive into the replays. Alright, so we have two replays to watch today. This is a going second deck. In this replay here we were sent first, so I can show you guys that we also can win duels when we're being sent first. But obviously we rather start going second. So this is our hand with Allure and Pot. It cancels each other out, so we're starting with Pot. And keep the Allure for next turn or as a discard. And then we are playing against Draco Tail, so he's already summoning in my turn monsters. But it doesn't really bother us too much. And we're gonna use Triple Tactics Talents to strip our opponent from an important starter or important card for him, basically, to make sure he is not able to play as much as he wants. And then in the draw phase we're straight up using Super Polymerization and fuse his board away to make Dracostalia, which is an on-field monster negate. And then our opponent can play, skips a turn, our turn again. And then we are trying to use Allure of Darkness, but that gets ashed, which is fine, because we drew Keeper of the Dragon Magic. And to resolve that one is much more important, because it will give us access to our fusion. And then we have another monster negate. And that one is not only on field, but in graveyard and hand too. So that's really good. Also summoning Relinquished out here, and then we are getting our Millennium Ice Restrict, which is the other negate I was just talking about. Now we have two monster negates on the field, and we'll hope that that is enough to stop Draco Tail. And there's the first Draco Tail monster. We're using Millennium Ice Restrict to suck it up. And then its effects are negated. And then our opponent already surrenders. Alright, then let's look at the second duel. The second one, we are actually going second. And this time our opponent is a Mitsurugi player. So first duel was against Draco Tail, now against Mitsu, which are both in the meta right now. So yeah, I selected those replays specifically to show you that Relinquished could even, when you have a good hand, win against meta decks. Okay, so he's going first. I'm fast forwarding that real quick, and then as soon as it's our turn, we'll go back to regular speed. Here we go. So first of all, we summon out Relinquish. We're using the Face like Magician, because that one also triggers in the graveyard. It doesn't matter if it's in the hand or in the graveyard. Relinquished is being forbidden dropletted, so negated. But that's fine, we just add another Relinquished and add the ritual spell back from the graveyard, and then we can go into Relinquish Anima and suck up our opponent's monster anyway. Battle phase, and then main phase 2 end phase, and then in our opponent's draw phase we're gonna use the fusion and summon out our Millennium Ice Restrict, which will obviously give us a monster negate again. He uses Mitsurugi Mirror, and let's see. Oh yeah, he has on-summon Raigeki now, and with our Millennium Ice Restrict we're gonna suck up the Hapakiri. And then we also have to discard a card, because otherwise our effect would be negated, which we do. And then we steal the Hapakiri, and then the Raigeki triggers, our monster gets destroyed, but we get the Faceless Magician, and then the Faceless Magician gets us our monster again. And this is exactly what I was talking about in deck profile, that this is a control deck, and the Faceless Magician makes it really hard for our opponent to get rid of our monsters, or is really good for the grind game, and that's a perfect example right here. With Relinquished Fusion, we're trying to suck our opponent's monster up. He tries to negate that, we discard a card, and we steal our opponent's monsters. Now we have exactly the damage we need to finish him off. We basically baited him into giving us enough damage to win this duel. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.